Be a part of history and subscribe to my 2 YouTube channels and join the 100,000 pharaohs that exist. And of course, follow me on Twitch as I create a radio station from the ground up. They ain't never seen a young black reporter coming like this. All right, Mr. Telepharaoh TV, let's break this down as quickly as possible. There's an artist out there, goes by the name of Tekashi 6ix9ine. His biggest record to date is a record called Gunmo. All right, now I don't necessarily love the record. It's not my cup of tea, but I get why it's a smash. It's definitely a smash for the kids. Definitely a smash for some clubs out there. And like I said, Tekashi 6ix9ine is appearance. He's a colorful hair guy, but I'm not gonna lie to you. He's claiming to be the biggest, baddest thing in New York right now. I mean, I see the brother. He ain't shying away from beef with guys like Casanova. I mean, the brother is saying, I run New York. Do whatever you gonna do about it. It don't matter to me. You're not gonna touch me. And apparently this dude has a lot of street guys behind him. I don't know a lot about this brother, but apparently there is a movement behind him, and he feels comfortable enough saying, I'm gonna talk my ish and I'm gonna back it up. You ain't gonna touch me. A colorful hair man is saying, look, I'm the hardest dude in these streets. I'm the biggest rapper in New York right now. And I'm the biggest gangster in New York right now. You ain't gonna touch me. And by the way, somebody that confident with color in his hair, I'm gonna believe them, right? Do I know if he's the most gangster dude or not? I don't know. I don't care. I don't judge gangsters. I don't even get in that word. I think that's a borderline stupidity that people brag about being gangster. With all that being said, this artist is making some noise, and it looks like he's protected by some dudes who are savages, right? And just to clear this up, what I think about Tekashi 6ix9ine music is, if I'm a mad, aggressive dude going to some clubs in the hood, I want his music on. If I'm ready to fight somebody, you play that Tekashi 6ix9ine record, I'm ready to go. Kind of similar to how we had artists like Flocka, Gucci making that music that made you want to fight, made you want to step on a nigga's shoes, step on a nigga J's. He makes that type music. I'm just not in that place. I'm going to bars. I'm trying to go to some, you know what I mean, upscale or clubs. If I got to go to a club in the hood at this point in my life, it's probably for work. And let's just make that clear. I'm trying to stay away from them spots. With that being said, he has claimed that he just signed, he posted this on his Instagram account, that he signed with Birdman, Cash Money, Stunner, baby, for $15 million. Now, I'm not going to bash Birdman in this video. I'm kind of tired of that narrative being said. I mean, gosh, man, give the brother a break. Now, we all want Wayne Project to come out, but at some point, we got to stop bashing Birdman, because, you know, we're not bringing up the fact that there are artists that have been tied to Birdman that are actually doing quite well for themselves. It's not the definition of what we will want to say as quite well. He's not making another Drake or Nicki Minaj. No, he's not doing that. But listen, Thug's a really talented artist, and I know Birdman didn't birth Young Thug, but Young Thug always shows love to Birdman. They did the little Rich Gang joint or whatever, the taping, and they had like a little deal for a minute there. And Young Thug's doing just fine. Another artist, Money Man, he's tied to Birdman. Money Man's doing great out here. I like Money Man's records, right? I rock with his music. It's probably not gonna hit radio like that, but he'll catch one sooner or later. He'll catch a big record that hits the clubs. He's doing pretty good out here in these streets. So let's not act like Birdman has nothing but artists who don't make it. Birdman has had some success. We just are accustomed to seeing Birdman with the guys who are at the top of rap. Guys like Juvie, Wayne, Drake, and of course Nicki Minaj as well. He ain't got any of them in the chamber, but Birdman's doing pretty okay, all right? And he's collected a lot of royalty checks. Birdman's still bringing in a lot of money for some decisions that he's made in the past, whether you call him selfish or not. Tekashi 6ix9ine said he has signed to Birdman. I'm saying he said he's claiming that because I can't find any paperwork to it. I reached out to some people who I know got some ins. They said they can't confirm that right now. This is what Tekashi has said. Maybe he's trolling on social media. I don't know, but he's claiming this is what he did. 15 million is very high. 15 million from Birdman sounds incredibly high. I have never heard Birdman dish out anything in that double-digit range, but we will see, all right? I want to know if this is true or not, because I think it's a very interesting sign. Now, I'm not going to bash Birdman, but I will say this. I don't get the infatuation with signing with Birdman in 2018. That's what I don't get. So I'm not going to knock the man in his business, but I don't get what makes signing with Birdman so cool in 2018. Now, we've heard nothing but bad things about him from his business, right, with Wayne. That's usually what we hear about Birdman, something tied to Wayne, right? He's not the social media guy. He's not the guy that's in tune with the culture. He's not around at these nightclubs talking to these DJs night to night, helping these artists break their records, right? He's not like a T.I. or somebody who's... T.I. is literally still making the club rounds, still making the interview rounds to try to break his artist, right? And T.I.'s younger than Birdman. I'm just saying he's not doing that. He's not the social media savvy guy. Do you see Birdman hopping on Instagram and working, you know what I mean, working with a graphics team and a video team to help make things look good visually? I just don't see it. That doesn't sound like Birdman. He's not that guy. He's not going to do a lot of interviews. A lot of his relationships he's ruined because a lot of people rock with Wayne, and because he doesn't rock with Wayne anymore, or they're not on the best of terms. A lot of people don't rock with him, and you know Rick Ross got a lot of strong relationships. Birdman don't really rock with Rick Ross and Trick Daddy and company. A lot of these guys don't rock with Birdman. I don't understand what's the infatuation with signing with Birdman in 2018. I don't get it. It's not like Drake's out here bragging on Birdman, not like Nicki's bragging on Birdman. They're not saying anything about him, for good or for bad, and I just don't get it. I don't get why people want to sign with him so bad. We'll see if this is true. Y'all talk to me in the comment box below. I think it's an interesting sign. Does that mean I think Tekashi is going to be a great thing for Birdman? No, I don't. But I will say this. I'd rather Birdman sign an artist like Tekashi over like a Lil Pump or like a Lil Yachty, because Tekashi talking that talk, right? You just helping his brand grow when you got a co-sign like a guy like Birdman, because Tekashi's out here in these streets. He's talking that talk.